In the vast universes of Marvel and DC, two beings stand out not just because of their immense power, but because of the sheer mythos that surrounds them. On one side, we have the terrifying enigma from Marvel known as the Void Sentry, being born from immense power corrupted by darkness. On the other side, a golden godlike figure who has transcended time and space, Superman Prime 1,000,000, the ultimate evolution of Kal-El from DC's future. This isn't just a battle of strength, speed, or abilities. This is a clash of ideologies. A war between a being who lost his sanity to power and another who found divinity through patience, resilience, and cosmic enlightenment. What would happen if these two titanic forces ever collided in battle? Who would win when the sun of hope faces off against the black hole of despair? The Marvel and DC universes are filled with characters who possess planet-shattering abilities, but few reach the magnitude of these two. The Void Sentry, also known as Robert Reynolds, carries the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, but that is just half the story. He is also the human embodiment of a destructive force called the Void, a shadow of chaos and annihilation that constantly battles for control within him. Meanwhile, Superman Prime 1,000,000 is what Kal-El becomes after spending 15,000 years meditating inside our sun, emerging with powers unimaginable to even the most powerful beings in his universe. With a Green Lantern ring, a cosmic suit powered by an entire galaxy, and the wisdom of countless ages, he is as close to a god as DC has ever seen. This is not just a fight, it's a cosmic collision between despair and divinity, chaos and order, destruction and hope. In this video, we'll dive deep into the origin, power levels, psychological strengths, and potential outcomes of this unimaginable clash. Buckle up, because this isn't your average superhero face-off. This is a war of celestial magnitude. Void Sentry, the dark son of Marvel, Robert Reynolds was once just a normal man, a junkie, broken and lost. But one day, he ingested the Golden Sentry Serum, a formula 100,000 times more potent than the Super Soldier Serum. That moment changed everything. He became the Sentry Marvel, answer to Superman, but with a terrifying twist. With the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns coursing through his veins, he quickly became one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel universe. However, this immense power came with a price. The serum didn't just unlock superhuman abilities, it also unleashed his dark alter ego, the Void. The Void isn't just a villain or a split personality. It's the literal manifestation of all of Reynolds' fears, insecurities, and darkness. Every time the Sentry does good, the Void balances it with equal destruction. He is the yin to Sentry, Yang, an unavoidable cosmic consequence. When Reynolds embraces the Sentry, he becomes the most powerful force for good. But when he falls into despair, the Void rises, and with it, the potential to unravel reality itself. The Sentry has fought gods, stalemated the Hulk, torn Ares in half, and even challenged cosmic entities like Galactus. But the real horror lies in the unpredictability of the Void. When it takes over, even time and space can bend to its chaos. Unlike traditional heroes, Sentry's greatest enemy is himself. That internal battle gives him a psychological complexity few characters possess. His power is so great that even reality warpers like Molecule Man consider him dangerous. He can teleport, manipulate matter, create force fields, and even resurrect himself. The Sentry once ripped Carnage in half with little effort and has regenerated from nothingness. But this power comes with mental instability, and therein lies his greatest flaw. Still, if the Void gains control during a battle, the destruction that follows is not just planetary, it's cosmic. Superman Prime 1,000,000, DC's golden god. Now let's talk about a version of Superman that is so far removed from the one we know, he feels more like a deity than a superhero. Superman Prime 1,000,000 is the culmination of thousands of years of growth, power absorption, and enlightenment. After losing his loved ones and witnessing countless wars and tragedies, Kal-El decided to leave Earth. He traveled the multiverse, acquiring knowledge, powers, and relics, before finally entering our sun. There, he remained for 15,000 years, bathing in solar energy, absorbing power on a scale no Kryptonian had ever achieved. When he emerged, he was no longer just Superman, he was something far beyond. Clad in a golden suit forged in the heart of a star and enhanced with the combined energy of an entire galaxy, Superman Prime 1,000,000 possesses near infinite power. His body is immortal, his strength immeasurable, and his mind filled with the wisdom of eras gone by. He returned to the 800th Infinite Triad century not just as a hero, but as a legend, a being whose mere presence changed the course of history. And as if that weren't enough, He also wielded a Green Lantern ring, a weapon that responds to willpower and imagination, further boosting his already unfathomable strength. Superman Prime 1,000,000 has moved planets with a thought, outrun the speed of light, and survived the destruction of entire realities. His heat vision can ignite suns. His strength is beyond comprehension, and his durability has made him immune to nearly all forms of attack. He is essentially a god in a universe of mortals. But perhaps his most dangerous trait is his calmness. Unlike Void Sentry, who battles internal chaos, Superman Prime is at peace. That clarity gives him a strategic advantage, allowing him to fight not just with power, but with purpose. The final battle. Cosmic titans collide now. Imagine a battleground where time is frozen, reality is suspended, and the laws of physics are momentarily paused. In that void, two figures stand across from each other. On one side, Superman Prime 1,000,000 radiating golden light, calm yet unstoppable. On the other side, Void Sentry, his body flickering between light and shadow, a storm of chaos ready to erupt. The battle begins not with a clash, but with the distortion of space itself. Superman launches forward at trans-dimensional speeds, fists glowing with cosmic energy. Sentry meets him head-on, tearing the very fabric of existence as they collide. The shockwaves echo across realities. Planets shatter, stars dim, and dimensions ripple. Superman's blows are precise, each punch a combination of experience, technique, and raw power. Sentry responds with chaotic unpredictability constructs, matter manipulation, and void tendrils that defy understanding. At one moment, Superman is caught in a prison of anti-light. The next, he breaks free with a thunderous roar, his will shattering the construct. Sentry splits into multiple forms, each one attacking from a different plane. But Superman, as vision pierces through illusions, he strikes back with a heat vision beam so powerful it bends time. Then comes the twist. Void takes full control. The battlefield becomes a nightmare. Gravity reverses, thoughts become weapons, and fear manifests physically. The Void feeds on Superman's past regrets, trying to weaken him psychologically. But Superman Prime 1,000,000 is not so easily shaken. He centers himself, channels the will of an entire generation of heroes, and counteracts the chaos with order. He unleashes a solar flare that spans light years, momentarily banishing the darkness. The Sentry collapses, flickering between himself and the Void, torn between annihilation and redemption. The final verdict, who truly wins? In the end, power alone cannot decide the victor of such a battle. Both beings possess abilities that far exceed conventional limits. Sentry, with the Void, is a chaotic force capable of unimaginable destruction. His unpredictability and raw power could easily overwhelm most opponents. But Superman Prime 1,000,000 is not most opponents. He is the embodiment of hope, evolved through time, trial, and transcendence. Where Sentry is torn, Superman is complete. Where Sentry is reactive, Superman is composed. That inner peace gives Kal-El the clarity needed to counter the madness of the Void. If this battle were fought purely on power, it would be a stalemate. Their energy outputs, speed, and durability are both off the charts. But battles are won not just by strength, but by stability, strategy, and purpose. And that is where Superman Prime edges ahead. He would try to destroy Sentry. Instead, he would find a way to end the conflict without annihilation. That is his greatest strength, the ability to win not just through force, but through wisdom. So, in a battle of light versus shadow, of gods versus monsters, Superman Prime 1,000,000 may not destroy Void Sentry, but he would outlast him, outsmart him, and ultimately save him from himself. And in doing so, he would win not just the fight, but the war within. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.